Hey guys, feel like this is an important time to check in, do a little bit of a review for you guys, and give you guys maybe a little direction and maybe mindset stuff to really help you capitalize on a volatile market, right? I'm sure everyone's tightening up right now, feeling that pinch on the market. Our prices have gone up. The financing options have gone up, and they just went up again. And Michelle will be releasing those today. But I think we're going to be in a stabler market moving forward. At least that's their commitment right now, to try to hold the line where we're at. That was another reason why we really are siding with Goodleap right now, and because it's given us access to what I think is a game-changing incentive. Right now, anyone you meet with, it's a 12-month deferment. That means anyone who signs up right now, there's no payment until 2024. That's enormous, guys. Especially we're going through a year of economic uncertainty. One of the big objections that I'm starting to hear from you guys is, oh, people are worried about the economy. And it's fair. That's a fair objection, right? But it's about how you internalize that, how you view it. And at the end of the day, that's exactly why they need to do it now, right? And now that we have that year deferment, do the math. If they're billing $255 a month and you give them a year deferment, they get $250 of free electricity. That's over $3,000 cash in their pocket. That means they're cash flowing on their investment day one, year one. They've pocketed $3,000. You think people can use $3,000 next year, right? In this video, what I'm going to cover is also helping you with that mindset. I get it. Our prices are up. The financing options are up. So if in your head somewhere you're thinking this is not a good time to go solar, you are incorrect. This is the best time ever to go solar. And the fact that the economy is so volatile, it's even more important now. So, but I could see where that mindset could be different, and it can be contagious. And I'll give you one little insight into my mindset when times are a little tougher, or when times change and or the viewpoint are a little tougher. No one likes it. I'm not saying I'm like, yes, give me harder times. But when they come, I actually also get just a little bit excited, because I know I have the internal fortitude to see it through. I know that I can compete at a high level during any environment. What that means is right now, I have a distinct competitive advantage over the competition. So if you think this is in your head and you're worried about if it's the best deal, I promise you every solar rep out there is feeling that same way. When you can identify that and say, hey, if I have the right mindset and I approach this the right way, now I have a strategic advantage over my competitors. And you do and will, because you're going to get this message. You're going to get this consistent message from me that this is the best time ever to go solar. Don't let them sell you on why it's not. It absolutely is. And I have some math to back that up that we're going to go over here in a minute. And then on top of that, during tough times, the other thing that's really amazing is they don't last, right? Good times come afterwards. But if you do what you need to do and you position yourself right during tough times, once that cloud breaks, you get an enormous boost, a push, a bump that accelerates your growth and your earning potential that others won't, because they're waiting till times get better before they really make that time investment to be out there growing their footprint, growing their market, growing their referrals, growing their strategic partnerships, and growing their wallets. One of the other beautiful things about a potential economy slowdown, recession, all of those things, when you are a true sales professional, I don't want to say they don't impact you, because they do. It impacts everyone. But you have a level of control others don't. Figure it out. Sell more now. Make more money now over the next 12 to 18 months. And then what you'll do is, as it's coming out, the acceleration will take you exactly where you're planning on going. So that's where like that mindset and all of those things are just so critical, so important right now, guys. And know that we want to continually develop, give you tools, make you competitive, and you'll have that support from us. That's why I think we're super positioned to do well during this climate. And at the end of it, our acceleration will just be a game changer. So I hope all of you kind of take that into consideration and, bear down. One of the controls you have is you can work a little harder, work a little smarter. That's how you can control any downturn in the economy, because again, you're a salesperson, you make a commission. You could make more during this time. Where someone who's on a salary, right? Hey, we want to keep your job, we're going to have to shave you by 10%. You don't have that same pressure. You can achieve what you want to achieve in a down market, especially when you have the mindset and the math and tools that I'm going to show you right now. And I'm so proud of myself for remembering to share my screen. I can't tell you how many videos I would start where I'm talking and I'm recording it, and I get so excited I go right into the slides, and then you can't see the slides because I never shared my screen. So just some insight to the stuff that I deal with. The first thing that I'm going to show you here is, there we go. Is the cost of waiting to go solar. So right now, people have it in their heads for whatever reason. It's a good time to wait. The economy's slowing. All of those things. So maybe I'll just wait for a better opportunity. And then maybe in your mind, you're like, well, you know what? Yeah, when the economy's better and the rates are better, I'll have a better offer for them. And that's statistically untrue. Let's just say it takes 3 years to get back to a 25-year 1.99%. Right now, we do have a 2.99. That's extremely expensive, and the 3.99, which is what that deferred payment is based on. So that's really going to be the rate we're looking at, the 24-year 3.99. But let's just start with the cost of not going solar, right? So if the average bill, a tier 1 max right now will produce $255 worth of electricity for someone. So over the next 12 months, that's over $3,000. Now next year, that 255. And this is not based on another 10 or 15%, the 16% investment. This is just based on a 10%. So I'm saying it's going to be, their increase next year will be less than this year. And I don't think that's true, but I just want to give you a conservative viewpoint on the amount of money they're going to be spending from now while they're waiting. So $280 a month on a tier 1 max next year will be $3,300 that they could have put towards their solar panel system. They wait another year, same deal. Let's just use that 10% marker, and they're at $308. Now that's almost $3,700. So what that means, if they wait 36 months before they go solar, they would have paid the power company an additional $10,000 that they could have put towards their solar panel system. So waiting is not an option. Now, again, to clarify in your mind so that you know you're giving the best option, best offer, it's more important now for them to go than it was even at the 20-year 0.99. It's more valuable now to protect them from those rate increases. It's more valuable to them. Is it, line to line as good of a deal? No, but that deal's gone, never to be seen again. Because, let's fast forward, the cost of going solar. No, I should have made this bigger. Great. There we go. Now I'm set. The cost of going solar. So right now we're at $3.10 a watt. And again, this is just based on the 24-year 3.99 1-year deferred payment. The total tier 1 cost of that would be $52,000 with a monthly payment of $190 a watt. Again, I'm going to where I think we'll start to see rates like we had, that 25-year 1.99. I think that'll be in 3 years, because there's going to be rate increases all next year. The tier 1 max at that point would be $65,000 with a monthly payment of $195. So that 25-year 1.99 in three years from now is going to cost them $5 a month more. Why? Because the price per watt. Last year we were at a 280. Right now we're at a 310. We're not insulated from that inflationary pressure either. Our costs will be going up over the next 36 months. The caveat and the thing is, well, they can lock in at any time and then protect themselves from future increases, specifically from the power company, who is also raising their rates by in excess of 10%. I think they'll see closer to that 16% as well. And if you do any kind of research, which you guys should, because this is the type of stuff that you want to bring to people's attention. There are articles out there talking about inflationary costs, and then inflationary costs from monopolies is even higher, right? Because they could charge whatever they want. You don't have an option. Whatever they charge you, you're going to pay. So in 3 years from now, our average cost per watt realistically should be right around $3.70 a watt. So this money you think they're saving them by waiting, you're not. You're simply costing them money. And now let's take a look at what that looks like. And these are the new current rates for a tier 1 max. Again, I'm using the 24-year 3.99. This is going to be the one we want to rep the most. But we do have a 25-year 2.99. This isn't a deferred payment, but the dealership fee on that's 37, almost 38%. On this one, it's 32%. And you get that free year deferment. So you're going to get that $3,000 before you make a payment. It's a no-brainer. So you can see the total cost of the system on the 299 would be upwards of $56,000. But when you compare it line to line to the 399 25-year, you can see they do save $5 a month. So if they're intent on going that route, you have to be able to make that decision if it's going to be better to sell $4,000 more to save them $5. You know, so that's where that rate starts to get tricky. So we have a 299 available. It's just so expensive. Where here, again, the 24-year 399, a year free in a sense, but then they're going to make those payments over 24 years. So the payment is going to be just a little higher, but not astronomically, $200. Again, year one, they're saving $250, $255. Next year, it'll be $280 to when this post-tax credit number becomes available as well. But the most important part in all of this, and here's a quick look at what the 25-year 199 at that 370 mark looks like. Again, total system cost of $65,000. They'll be paying $196 a month. True system cost $58,000 versus $57,000. It is statistically better for them today not to wait, to go ahead. They're going to save money. Plus, they won't have paid the power company that 10 grand. They're paying it to themselves, because at the end of the day, what is this all about? It's not this short-term return, right? The short term, yes, it's powerful. You can lock them in, save them $3,000, insulate them from future inflationary costs. But at the end of the day, you're talking about a $76,000 return on investment, guys. This is enormous. What are they waiting for? What are you waiting for? So when you encounter that, I say embrace it. Again, I love the lean in approach. Lean into it. Hey, you know what? I just want to wait. I'm a little nervous about the economy. That's exactly why we're here. This is why you need to do it now. This is why it's so important. We're more excited today than we've ever been about your opportunity to go solar, because of the amount of money you can save during a tough economic time and locking yourself in. Have you not yet become aware of the amount of money the power company is planning on charging you? You could protect yourself from that. And this program helps you do that. So there you have it. That's just some viewpoints and insight into selling into, tougher economic times, as well as overcoming that built-in objection of, I think it's time to wait. I just want you to know, with no uncertain terms, it is not a good time to wait. If they're going to go solar in 3 years, it's going to cost them more. And solar in a year is going to cost them more. This is the best time ever to go solar. So just be on the lookout for the new links. They should be coming out today, as well as any other information that Michelle will distribute. Anyway, I'm going to ask that you guys reply to this video. I'm going to be sending it through email. I do need to make sure that everyone has viewed it. So definitely reply back with a comment that you got it and you understand and you're ready to kill it. Let's go. This is, like I said, you can get down, you can get excited. It's time to compete. And I say, let's go do that because it's fun. And let's go make money. Have a good one, guys.